the Ford Motor Company in about the mid-50s. They sold out. They put their stock on the stock market, went public with it, and took their money, and but still kept running the firm to a degree, to a large degree. Yeah. Henry Ford II was involved in that, and that's the guy that just barely kept the Ford Motor Company alive.
Wow.
You mentioned the other guy that the Italian guy that became president.
Yeah, Lee Iacocca.
Lee Iacoco, and he hated one another. And he got fired after about 4 or 5 years as president. He was appointed president, and because of his remarkable achievements, he was responsible for the
K car. The K car.
No, that was Chrysler.
Oh.
He was responsible for the Mustang.
Oh.
He put the Mustang together.
Oh, wow.
Plus a few other things along the way. But basically, he was most instrumental in the Mustang. He was president at that time.
Oh, wow. 64?
And in spite of the drawback of having Henry Ford II still involved with them, and still the, shall we say, the not really the chief operating officer, but he had the name, and he probably had the. They still owned a certain percentage. He probably owned the largest shareholder.
Yeah.
All told, he still wielded the power to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
People jumped when he said frog. And in spite of that, Iacoco managed to perform what he did. And Henry Ford II was in Malibu. He was arrested for drunk driving.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Drive to the Pacific Coast Highway there through Malibu.
Oh.
Well, he was turned into be a nutcase. But he was the oldest son of what's it? Henry Ford just had one son.
Oh.
That's all. One son.
Oh.
What the hell was his name?
Edsel.
Huh?
Edsel?
Edsel. Yeah. Edsel. Edsel was inherited the brains.
Oh.
And he was born somewhere around 1895 or so. And so, obviously, he came in when he of age. He came into the Ford Motor Company back when he was 21 or whatever. I think he went. He had a degree. They sent him to college. They had the money at that time. And so he was made president somewhere in the late 30s. Old Henry sort of stepped aside, but just didn't step very far aside. And he, I think the story goes that they had a group meeting of all the executives one day, and the subject was, should we, this was about 1939, should we put hydraulic brakes on our cars or leave them the way they are? all the other GMC and Chrysler, they all had hydraulic brakes.
Uh-huh.
But old Henry didn't think they were worth a damn. And so Edsel spoke up in favor of it. Yes, I think we should. He was president,
Okay.
but his father was standing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
His father turns to him in front of all the rest of the people and said, "God damn it, Edsel, get out of here! Stop that!"
Really? But then they named a car after him?
Well, his son named the car after him
Oh.
years later, in 1956, after he was dead.
Oh, really?
He died in 42 or 43.
Oh.
Stomach ulcer he had.
Wow.
On account of having to deal with his father.
But it wasn't a winner?
Huh?
The Edsel wasn't a big winner?
Yes, he was.
No, the car.
Oh, the car, no. It, well, it was, developed by Henry Ford II.
Yeah.
As I say, he was a loser.
Yeah. Okay.
But he thought it was a good idea to come out with another car to compete with General Motors. General Motors had 5 divisions: Chevy,
Cadillac?
Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, and Cadillac.
Yeah.
Ford only had Ford, the low-price car, and Lincoln,
Oh.
the high-price car. He had
Yeah.
nothing in between.
Oh.
So Ford decided they had to come out with another car, that they were losing total sales to GMC when your customer wanted something more expensive than a straight Ford. So they came out. In 1939, they came out with the Mercury,
Oh.
and that was a step up.
Oh, yeah.
But then they still only had 3 compared to 5.
Yeah.
So in 1955, they came up with this deal, and Henry Ford II wanted to honor his father, so they called it an Edsel. But it came out at just as the country went into a recession of 1957.
Oh, really?
They both came out together. The recession.
Oh, there was a recession then?
Oh yeah, we've had recessions all the time, every decade. That's one of the benefits of free enterprise.
57? Huh.
Well, we had the one in the 30s that
Yeah.
lasted the whole damn
The Depression, the Great Depression.
decade. I don't know why it was great. What was great about it? Some people might argue that point. That's what it was called, Great Depression.
Yes.
So it brought us out of the Great Depression was World War II.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you get out of depression, is go to war.
Yeah.
And don't you remember Daddy Warbucks?
Yes.
And Little Orphan Annie?
Yes.
That was a cartoonist who tried to point out that there's something wrong in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this fellow, this millionaire fellow. He does a good thing, takes a little child out of the slums and takes care of her when she's busy selling apples on the street corner in the middle of winter. And we'll make a whole deal. That was in the comic strips that we had in the 30s. And his name, he was called Warbucks.
Oh. Oh.
He made his money making munitions for people to go to war.
Oh.
Daddy Warbucks. And all through the 30s, Daddy Warbucks would come to the rescue of Little Orphan Annie. So that's the way things were. And,
But the Edsel didn't work?
huh?
The Edsel failed?
Yeah, sure. Say it had the problem of reduced sales for all cars
Okay.
back in '57 and '58.
Yeah.
Sales just plummeted, not nearly as bad as they did in 1930.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
It was a bad time.
It was a bad time to introduce a new model,
Yeah.
and also its appearance. It had this funny grill shape deal, and people kidded around about it and said it looked like a toilet.
Really?
Yes, really.